My whinge on this video is about quality, and specifically the quality of the roofers out there, because I see a lot of work that are done by so-called roofers that are absolute shockers. And I think for this we've got the building industry to blame, and also our education system, because the whole thing is that anyone can call themselves a roofer and get out there and do roofing work without showing that they actually know what they are doing. Now, as an example of what is actually happening, I got off a roof the other day and I was completely confused. The reason that we got called to have a look at this roof was because there was a leak. The insurance company was called. They sent someone out, and they usually send out a insurance building company. There are building companies that specialize in assessing insurance claims and also repairing insurance claims. So as part of their report, it had requested that the owner perform some maintenance repairs before the insurance company would go and complete all their work inside the house. And apparently they had already done the work on the roof, because they had identified that the reason for the leak was because there was a cracked tile, and the tile was at the anchor of a TV aerial. Cracked tile, there's a hole, water came in. So they went out, made the assessment, and they said you need to change 4 tiles and you need to put new anchors in. So the owner said to me, the insurance have done their bit, the roof's now repaired, but they have requested that this particular item, which is the provision of weep holes on the ridge capping, because there were no weep holes, they had requested that this item be completed before the insurance company would come back and send their workers to complete the work inside the house. So I got up on the roof and had a bit of a sticky pick at what the insurance company had done with the repairs. And when I saw the work, I was totally confused, because I know that insurance companies, when they go out, they send a scouting team out, and if there's work that has to be done immediately, they call it a make good. So they do some temporary repairs so that they can stop most of the damage from happening. And if it's a hole, they try to cover the hole up and all of that. So I looked at this piece of handiwork and I said, is this a temporary repair, a so-called make good, or is this a permanent repair? And according to the owner, it was a permanent repair. The insurance company had sent someone out, a roofer obviously, and they had done the repair, and the report was that the repair has been done on the roof. You have to get the maintenance item, which is the weep holes, done, and then we will come back and do the remaining repairs. Now the insurance report said 4 tiles to be replaced. They were cracked at the anchor. Replace the anchor, and that was the scope of the repair works. So I can safely say that the anchors were brand new, but they've gone through the old holes. I can't see any tiles being replaced. They put a bit of flashing over where the massive cracked tile was. I didn't want to pull the flashing out to see whether they've actually changed the tile, because why would you put a flashing when you've changed the tile? There's no need for a flashing. And what's this sarking tape? They had used sarking tape to wrap around the base of the anchor, and they had silicone to the sarking tape. Now, 1, the sarking tape is not going to last long. 2, it's not waterproof. So you're trying to waterproof onto something that is not waterproof. The flashing is put on top of the tile and sealed. That's not the way that you put a flashing in. So all I could do was just shake my head and went, I don't get it. I'm missing something. But somehow I don't think I'm missing something. There is something missing, but I don't think I'm missing anything, because I think what's missing is the proper training, because all you have to do to qualify to be on this panel for this building company to go around doing roof repairs is to fill out a form on their website and off you go. You're now a registered roofer that can do work for an insurance company. So I guess this is how this particular roofer got himself qualified, just by filling a form out. And that's not how tradespeople should be qualified. They need proper training. And this is the gap that we're facing. And this gap is that people just don't get trained properly, and they get to call themselves a tradesperson, and they go around applying their knowledge and their handiwork, and the handiwork is just not up to scratch. And all I can say is, on this particular repair, it's not going to last long. In a few weeks, in a few months, next big rain, the owner will say, it's still leaking. So there is a solution to this crisis, but it's going to take a lot of work, because there is a lot of training, some formal, some informal, that's got to be put in place so that tradespeople can do their job properly, and then that quality will transfer across to the rest of the building industry, and homeowners get what they deserve, which is a quality product that they are paying for. So that's the end of my rant for this video, and I'm sure there'll be lots of other rants on this very topic.